Hey everybody, this is Chad from Stick's Vlog. I'm Stick, and today I want to talk to you about a backpack that I just recently received here. It's this one here. First off, I just want to tell you, now that it's warmer temperatures, it's summer, it's good and hot outside. We've already had days that are over 100 degrees. I tend to find that I carry a lot less gear than what I would during colder times. So what I decided to do is I decided to look for a backpack that was both smaller in volume as well as just overall lighter weight than my ULA Circuit. So I looked around, I looked at a couple of packs, and what I ended up deciding to go with is the 6 Moon Design Swift pack, which is what I have right here. So real quick, I just kind of want to go over some of the features of the Swift pack and tell you about it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do this video in 2 parts. In this video I'm just going to show you everything about the pack, just kind of talk to you about the pack, and then the next video I just kind of want to show you the gear that I have in it now, which is pretty much the gear that I would be carrying on a typical trip during the warmer months than we have here. So first off, I'll just tell you about the pack. This is the 2011 model 6 Moon Design Swift pack. Some of the things that are different in the 2011 model versus the 2010 or earlier models is they've made this one a little more versatile, meaning that parts of the pack you can remove if you don't feel like you need to have them, whereas on the older models they were pretty much attached and you had to have them. As well, the pack itself is I think they said 3 ounces lighter. Listed on the site, the pack by itself is 15 ounces, and like I say, there are items now that you can add to it, and you can kind of make it your own pack without just buying one specific pack. So I want to start off just by saying the first thing that you can order with the pack is going to be this stay. Now this is just an aluminum stay, and there's sleeves that are sewn on the inside of the pack that run the entire well, from top to bottom of the pack. And it's really simple to do. All you do is just, whenever the pack's open, you just slide those down the sleeves. Slides down, there's 2 little Velcro tabs that that kind of come over the top and helps hold it in place. Now if you want to add this option, it's $20 extra, and as far as the weight on this thing, it's 4.6 ounces is what I measured on my scales. I can't remember what it's listed on the website, but I measured this as 4.6 ounces on my scales. So anyway, that's the aluminum stay that you can order. Another thing too though, if you have more than one, I know the Starlight uses the same stay, so if you have both packs you can just order one stay, and that's kind of convenient. It's nice that they do that. The next thing that you can add to the pack is actually the hip belts. Now the hip belts, like I say, this pack doesn't come with the hip belts. You have to decide if you want the hip belts, and if you do, you order them separately. They make 2 different versions of the hip belt. The version that I've got here is the wing belt. This is basically their pocketed hip belt, and the other version, I can't remember what they call it, but basically it's just some nylon straps that come down, and it's got this buckle in the middle. The advantage over that belt is of course weight savings. That one's listed at 2 ounces, whereas these are listed at 4 ounces. And the reason they're heavier is obviously because they have the pockets. Now I will say I put these separately on my scales, and they weighed 4.1 ounces, and this is a medium-sized hip belt. Now as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but these pockets really are huge. I just thought the pockets on my ULA Circuit were huge, but these really are. They're huge pockets. I can fit all kind of things in these pockets. They say they're 60 cubic inches a piece is what they say. I can't think right off the top of my head how many liters that is. I wouldn't say it's quite a full liter, but they're really huge pockets. They're the biggest hip belt pockets that I've had on any of my backpacks. So anyway, those are optional, and the way that they clip, they go on is it's just these little clips here. I don't know how well you can see that in the video, but it's just these little clips here. They've got some nylon loops, and you just clip them through and then attach them down, and that holds it all on there. Now I will say these hip belts, they're not padded, so don't expect padded hip belts. They're just kind of Dyneema is what they're made out of, so they're not padded hip belts. A couple other things, it does have padded shoulder straps. And then it's got adjustable sternum strap, and the sternum strap has one of the little whistles on it, so you'll always have your whistle. And then it's got, you can lash a couple of things. There's not a whole lot of daisy chain on this. It's just little loops here that you can lash a couple of things off on that. And then of course on the back there's the ports. If you decide to have a bladder inside, you can run your hose out these ports here. And then as far as the pockets are my favorite thing about this pack. It's one of the things that really drew me to the pack. And this is my favorite pocket here. I love that it's the full length of the pocket, because I can put all kind of stuff inside this thing. If I want to put one of my tents when I carry my tent, this will completely encompass my tent. But the other neat thing is this is my platypus. If I need to fill this up with water, I can shove this down inside of there, and I won't have to worry about it falling out or anything like that. So I really like that. And then, as much as I didn't think I would like them at one point in time, when I got my ULA circuit and I had the big pocket on the front, it really spoiled me on it. I love the pocket on the front. I love it because I can put things that I might need kind of quickly out here instead of having to dig in my pack. And mainly that's going to be my rain stuff, and then my shelter. I have those on the outside. And then on the other side it just has a single small pocket to put your water bottle or whatever. Now the way these compressions work, if you have any of the other Six Moon Designs tents or anything, you'll notice that this is the same line that they use on their tents as far as to tighten them up and stuff like that. And they use these little line locks, and all it is it's just zigzagged. This line is zigzagged, and to loosen it you just pull it up, and then to tighten it you just pull it down. So it's actually kind of neat. I do like the compression system. But I will say one thing, that with it zigzagged inside of this pocket, it can kind of get tangled up when you're trying to put stuff in, or mess with that. There's a single compression strap that comes across the front and attaches at the back, and then of course it has a roll top closure. And at the top of the roll top closure there's a very stiff band that runs inside the top here, so that it makes it easier to roll it closed. And then of course on the back there's a haul loop. So anyway, that's most of the general features on the outside. On the inside, two things that I'll go ahead and mention, I'm not going to show yet. Well, one thing I will, there's a little side pocket here, zippered pocket, just kind of keep everything away from everything. It's on the inside. And then there's a, you can see this blue, this is actually a pad pocket. It's a zippered pad pocket, but I'll show you that stuff in just a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll get you another one up in just a minute, and I'll show you the things that I use in my Six Moon Designs Swift pack. Appreciate you watching.